Guys, we are back. Good evening, good morning, or good afternoon. As always, it is so great to see you. And friends, welcome to Photography Talk episode 88. Now, if you're in the market for an inexpensive, highly portable drone, DJI has you covered with the new Mini SC. Or if you've been waiting for a 14 or a 16-inch MacBook Pro, with the new silicon chip in it, your wait may be over soon. In other news, while 2020 was a down year for camera sales, Canon actually crushed it and increased the number of cameras that they shipped out. Pretty crazy. Now we're going to dive into these stories in just a minute, but first guys, hey, I gotta ask you to do all that YouTube stuff that is so valuable to this channel. You know, we keep saying it over and over again, we're here to help you stay informed with what's happening in the photography industry. So our goal was, because we know you're busy, we wanted to put together these little brief little news nuggets, these little short little reels here to keep you informed as far as what's happening in the industry. And of course, if we are successful with that, do me a favor. Hit the like button down below. It really does help with the whole YouTube algorithm. That said, my friend, well, thank you in advance. And that said, let's get on to this week's headlines. Now, after being available overseas for a while, the DJI Mini SC is finally available here in the US. This tiny drone, which is about as light as a smartphone, boasts a 2.7K camera on a 3-axis gimbal, a flight time up to 30 minutes, and is obviously incredibly portable due to its small size. And at $300, this sucker is cheap as well. But just because it's small, budget-friendly drone doesn't mean this thing doesn't have some cool features. Now, it comes with things like sensors to enable precise hovering, propeller guards, and the ability to take 12 megapixel photos, add in a dedicated remote with a connection distance up to 4 kilometers as well. Hey, this thing is pretty well equipped when you factor in the cost of this thing. Now, the Mini SC also features DJI's popular quick shots functions, including droning, rocket, circle, helix. So while let's be real, it's not a Mavic Air 2S by any means, it looks to be a very highly capable drone. And guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link in the description below if you want to pick up one of these things. Now, it's been a long time, or it seems like it's been a long time since the first rumors came out about the 14 and 16-inch MacBook Pros, or the new ones with the silicone in it, but it appears that these things are going to be hitting the store shelves here pretty soon. Mass production has begun. Reports are that the goal is to ship 800,000 units per month by the end of November. That's just a few months away. Now, the new laptops are expected to have a bunch of new features, including an updated design, the new Apple silicon chip, and a new mini LED display. Perhaps even better news is that Apple has really diligently worked on supply chain issues in order to meet what is expected to be a very high demand. In fact, the company has reportedly invested over $200 million to beef up production capabilities and has found additional suppliers on certain components. Of course, we're going to see how this all plays out in the upcoming months. For one, I cannot wait to see this sucker come out. Now, as many of you know, I do the video editing on these videos that you're watching right now. Now, my workhorse that I use, because I travel a lot, so I need a laptop that has the horsepower for what I need. So I have a 2020 16-inch. It's a fully spec machine, and it does a good job. It gets warm, but when you start introducing the larger files from the R5, the thing really dogs a bit there. And it also has to do with that you're limited with the video cards that are in these things. And so I'm running mine to a 16 gig eGPU card that is external, and still it moves along, but I can't wait to see what these silicone chips are going to be able to do. What do you think? Are you excited about, are you going to be running out and getting one of these new computers? Leave a comment below. Let me know. Now, it should be no surprise that 2020 was a down year for camera sales. No kidding. But in the weak market, there was some good news for Canon and Sony. They made up 70% of the total sales. Now, more specifically, Canon had nearly 48% of global shipments, while Sony had 22%. Both companies saw a rise in number of units shipped as well. Now, Nikon, on the other hand, shipped 4.9% fewer units and had just 13.7% of the global shipments. Now, Fuji and Panasonic lagged further behind at 5.6% and 4.8% global shipments, respectively. Now, if you're Canon, you have to be pleased with where you're sitting in global camera marketplace. Sony should be pleased as well, but Nikon should be on high alert. I mean, they are lagging way behind, and since they're struggling to fulfill orders of their Z7 Mark II, which, geez, that came out nearly a year ago, I suspect Nikon will continue to lag behind their competitors. Now, as I've said multiple times, I started with Nikon. I have a soft spot for Nikon, and I'm really hoping between the Z9 and whatever else they have up their sleeve that Nikon can really get their ass in gear and get grabbing that market share that they deserve. All right, guys, that's it for this week's headlines. Let's jump over to a quick discussion of our current giveaway. Here are the 3 awesome prizes that we have this time around: a f-stop Toyota series camera bag, Haida M15 filter holder and filters, and of course the $100 Adorama gift card. As always, entering the giveaway is really simple. Step 1, like this video, subscribe to our channel. Step 2, leave a comment below. In fact, the more of our videos that you watch and leave a comment on, the more chances that you have to win. So get watching some of our other videos and leave some comments. Step 3, register on PhotographyTalk and introduce yourself in the form. Now, if you registered on the site and introduced yourself during one of the last giveaways, you're still eligible to win. But friend, as I keep saying over and over again, swing on by, say hello. We would love to see you. And that is it. For complete details on the giveaway or how to register on PhotographyTalk, check out the description below. Well, there you go, guys. PhotographyTalk episode 88 is in the bag. As always, guys, I love getting in front of you. This has been, I can't believe we're 88 episodes, and this has become such a treat, something I look forward to every single week, and I'm really pleased that you're here to watch this as well. As always, this time of the video, I'm going to ask you to do all that YouTube stuff that I pestered you in the beginning of this video, but it really does help the channel grow. So, you found some value in this video. Do me a favor, hit that like button if you're currently not subscribed. Friend, what are you waiting for? We would love to have you part of this, and while you're at, kick that bell so that you're notified each time that we come out with a new video. Friends, I'm going to be jumping out of my studio, so you get out there, stay healthy, and create your best shot.